Alright, so starting out, we're just going to Google Autodesk Fusion 360 for Education. So I'm just going to type that into my Google search bar and then hit enter. Alright, so there's a specific link we're looking for, so I'm going to scroll down a little bit. It's this one right here that says Fusion 360 free software for students and educators. So let's click on that. Then we're going to click the Get Fusion 360 button. And then that's going to load a new page. Alright, so if we scroll around on this new page, you can see some of the products that we'll get for free being in education. I'm going to go ahead and click the Get Started button. And then it's going to ask me for some information. This is my old account. I'm going to go ahead and create a new account from scratch so you can see how to do it. So I'm going to type in my new email here, which it shouldn't recognize because I've never made an account with it. And I'll go ahead and click Next. And it doesn't recognize it, so I'll click Create New Account. So here I'm just going to fill out my information, so my first name, my last name, go ahead and use your real information here. And then for your email, go ahead and use your school account, so the one that's linked to your portal. Alright, so I'm going to put in my example email, and then again you're going to type the same thing over again. And then I'm going to go ahead and create a password. They are kind of finicky about their passwords. It needs to have a capital letter, a special character, and a number. Then I'm going to go ahead and accept the terms and create an account. And you can choose whether or not you save this, it doesn't really matter. So they sent me a confirmation email, so I'm going to hop over to my email. Again, yours is going to be in your portal, so it should be from Autodesk. So we'll click, then we'll click Verify Email. And then once we're all set there, we can go ahead and go back to the page we were on before. I'm going to go ahead and click Continue. And then I'm going to fill out what country, so we scroll all the way to the bottom, United States. And then educational role, so I'm going to choose educator, but you guys are going to choose student. And then institution type, high school/secondary, and then next. So here we're going to choose our specific high school, so Vanguard, and you want to make sure it's the one in Mesquite, so very bottom of the list. Click, and then next. Alright, so we should be able to see all the products now, but we can't actually download them yet. It just says Get Started. And the reason is we haven't confirmed that we're in education. So I'm going to go ahead and click Get Started up here at the top. Make sure all this is good. Confirm. And it's going to give me an error message. And the error message is because they need something to identify me as being in education. So I'm going to go ahead and click the Upload button. I have a picture of my school ID here. I'm going to click Browse, and then I'm going to go through the folders on my computer and find my ID badge image. Click Open. Then we'll scroll down and we'll press Submit. Alright, and then this next step could take like up to 20 minutes. Usually it's within 5 or 10 minutes. They're going to review your ID and make sure that it looks legit. And then once they've confirmed that it's legit, they're going to send you a confirmation email. So I'm going to come back over here and wait for just a second. Alright, so my email's in, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it. And then it should pop up with this page where we were before, and so I'm going to click Get Autodesk Software. And then it should change the buttons, and it'll show you how long you've got your software for, from Get Started to Get Product. So we'll click Get Product, Access, and then you'll see over here in the bottom left your download start. So once that download is done, we'll go ahead and click on it, and it's going to start the opening process. Now, just like them sending you the email, this process could take a while. I sped it up here in the video so that way we can hop right through it. Alright, so it should start opening up your full Autodesk Fusion 360, and then we'll be able to sign in here just a second. Exactly the same info that you did when you created your account. So right here we're going to go and put our email, so I'll put my example email. And then we'll click Next, and and then go ahead and put in your password that you created when you made your account. We'll click sign in, and this part doesn't usually take this long, but my computer was running slow, so we'll go ahead and create a team, or you can join a team if you see one of your friends has already created a team before you made it in here, but I'm going to go ahead and make one called VHS Robotics. We'll click next, and then create. And then this is the part that takes a little bit longer than it should, but once this is done loading, you'll see full Fusion 360. Alright, and then once this page is done loaded, you'll start seeing your toolbars. And so in the next video, I'm going to go ahead and go over some of the controls that we have here and some of the menu options and how to navigate Fusion 360. Thank you guys.